Alright, hold on. Doesn't like... Yeah, something feels a bit off. Alright, hold on. We got him, guys. I totally forgot about that. Hopefully we can feel it distracting. Yeah, I should have like immediately. I mean, usually I would do that, yeah. But somehow I forgot about this. Okay. Alright, and okay, we got 50 seconds. Maybe now we can just chill with the ranting here a little bit, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 350 times 5, 1750, 1.7. Ah, damn it. Yeah, maybe I don't do the drifter then. I cannot do the drifter because the ship with the heavy... Oh wait, no, Cormac has one. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll skip the drifter then. Yeah, we'll just do 255. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that's 250 roughly. All right. Yeah, so we'll do like a few of... Well, we can do like all of these, I guess. Yeah, we'll just skip the drifter to the sides. Then we'll do the rampant drone fabricator. Alright, timer is out. Alright, jump, jump, jump. Looking for any modders? My face are one if carbon. Oh, moderator. Okay, okay, okay. I was wondering, like, mod for what? I thought game modding, you know, like modifying games, like custom game feature, something like that. All right, is that collapse? Oh man. All right, one more pass, I guess. To mod the stream, yeah. Cause I don't have money to pay the mod, so that's why like I would rather not have somebody work for me because I cannot pay them. You see, it would be cool to mod Eve, no, to modify the game, right? Kind of like trying to make some like proof of concepts, you know, maybe something like quality of life improvements, you know. Who want money when we got carbon in Eve? Yeah. So like, I think, yeah, one of the feature I requested was to have the skin. Okay, I don't have any skin for this guy, but when we jump to a shard fleet issue under Chris, right? Usually I have a skin applied, so I already set one of them as default, but still every time I jump to a new ship, it's not applying. Yeah. Earth has made some QL improvements to his UI. Yeah, I saw he made what is that? Like the DPS graph or something? Your IP will permaban and you into the void. Yeah, I guess like the something external then cannot be directly modding the game. So yo, Cowboy Bear 07. All right, waiting for the timer. I'm gonna make a coffee. I'll be right back. All right, back. All right, let's see here. Yeah, jumping through. Apparently I self-destructed my pod, but why would I set home to Amar? Yeah, it's one of those days probably, right? Alright, jump, jump, jump. I too suspect alcohol was involved. That's usually the missing puzzle. Alright, finally we close this one. Alright. Oh, okay. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Seems like the Twitch is off. Okay. Okay, it's back, it's back. Right, are we back? Okay, we're back, we're back. Yeah, refresh if stream is not running. Alright, alright. Okay, so that's the new static. Internet issue, yeah. Alright, let's save. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Just live stream is not now online. Okay, yeah, yeah. Alright. Okay, we're back at least, yeah. Well, internet problems. Alright. We got our weekly fight at least. Traded blows. I definitely made a mistake there, yeah, with Tobias. Should have gone straight for the paladin. We tested the Farger. We should have known, like, okay, we can't break the Farger. Let's test the paladin. That should have been like one of the early ones. But it's what it is, yeah. Alright, yeah, I mean, not too bad, not too bad. It could have been worse, yeah, it could have been worse. We could have lost everything. Alright. Alright, let's see. Okay, what am I gonna do? Oh yeah, okay, let's bookmark the sites here. Then we run the sites, and then we got this rampant drone site, yeah. We did great. Yeah, I think we did okay. I think for what it's worth, you know, we kind of did okay there. Yeah. It could have been worse, definitely. Yo, Funky Butler, hello. Alright, hold on. So here, yeah, okay, save that. DPT. Alright, hopefully we get some nice chill session, you know. Alright, I want this on RSB.
Warp drive active.
100% sure the FC was so confused why you were not breaking. Yeah, they were wondering like this guy must be playing or something. Right. So we got the newt resist. He definitely saw like, okay, this guy has one battery, but he's tanking like a boss also still. Yeah, they did get the buys though, unfortunately. Yeah, we had to like keep breaking the I was just wondering like why are they bringing in like cursor navy, and yeah, that was their newts apparently. But yeah, I mean we're learning like some new strategies also, right? Like the cursor, the sentinels. Okay, RSB. There you go. See, so DPT RSB, right, garrison.
Drive active.
Yeah, and we just have to keep trying there since we are tanking anyway. So we have to poke at the different ships. And so luckily we got one of the sentinels. Oh, we got a sentinel, then we got one of the cursor. It's somehow the cursor was like more dangerous than the sentinel. I might be wrong, but yeah, it felt a little bit like that. And then the Farker is like super tanky. I couldn't even break like 10% of the shield. We're like, what? But you know, imagine if we had the fourth Farker. We would have wiped everybody. Yeah. Right. So that fourth Farker is currently in alpha, you know, not omega. I thought like, yeah, so far I don't need that many Farker, so I just bring 3. And also like it's kind of nice not to have too many ships, right? Like multi-boxing is kind of taking a lot of actions, you know. You gotta keep clicking, you gotta keep switching windows. So I thought like 3 is kind of nice. Yeah, but in that situation, the fourth one would have changed the tide like big time. But then, yeah, we wouldn't have the fun that we had just now. Alright, well, at least Reed got to see the ships exploding. Yeah. Alright, IIK. Alright, so that's the garrisons. Strongholds. Okay, at least different shit, yeah. CC, yeah. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Oh, wait a minute, yeah, there might be a bit of a problem here. Let's see, SWAT Bob. Okay, we got Caldari. Yeah, 2 Caldari SWAT Bombs, okay. Alright, that's the one. Alright, save that. UBG, there you go. Alright, looks good. Okay, I need to bring the deluge. Alright, we're good. We're back to save.
Warp drive active.
Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's put it on medium. Alright, yeah, depot. Yeah, also we're not gonna do the drifter because there's just 2 Farkers here. Drifter is gonna be a little bit too long. Alright, a Farger in. I mean, Deluge in. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go with I think no grapple. 2 battery. Probably a tracking computer. And 3 gyros probably. Right. Okay. We don't have CPU though. 26, yeah, so that's kind of okay. All right, yeah, so let's see, 2006. All right, good. Although, wait a minute. You know, we're gonna do it safe, right? More flux coil, and yeah, just 2 gyros. We're gonna be a bit slower, but in case we get caught, we can at least put up a fight. Like the one that we just had just now. Alright, put offline, there we go. Yeah, so these... Yeah, so Cormac was like super tanky. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. Tracking computer, smart bomb on. There we go. Alright, good. Okay. You know what? We'll do optimal reach. Okay, I think we're good, yeah. Alright, back to Chris. Okay. Wait, where's the depot? Alright, good. Okay, first one, RSB.
Warp drive active.
Okay. Let me see. So combat sites, yeah, that one. BBO is the new signature. Do not warp. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so that's the new signature. Okay, we'll just ignore the rest. Alright, here we go. And we're gonna warp at 5,000 to this side. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Let's go chill with some ratting. And then we'll see if we can do the I think we should be able to do, yeah, the rampant drone site. Okay, good. Wait, which one is this? RSB. Right, that's number one. There we go. Have you saw anything in Fairlanes recently? Yeah. Bonds. I didn't see any gangs. Yeah, but just make sure you bring something tanky. That's why I fly Macarial just to sell the bonds. Yeah. Yeah, just don't give them a chance, you know? Yeah, like, I don't think I've seen one, but you know, you never know. Like, for me, like, the one time I think some place is safe, that's where I get blown up. Yeah, that's usually what happened to me, so. Usually just see two tornadoes outside. Yeah, usually, yeah. Make sure you have the Insta dock, right? Got him? Nice, okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, the loot dropped the MTU. Yeah, we might have a problem with the frigates. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Let's have a look in Valet, do or die. Did you do some ESS or? Alright, these three. Just Abyss, but need a Concord station. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the red loot, yeah. You can kind of feel that it's a bit slower now. Alright, hold on. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, I'm just setting up the Alright. Yeah. 15. There we go. Yeah, it feels a bit slower. I'm used to running at this with 3 Fargus. Two tornado worm noses on the underdog. Yeah, that's the danger. Yo, Mr. Zed Gaming, thank you for the 250 streak. Thank you for the support. Wait, I'm shooting the wrong ship. Alright, here we go. And reload. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I kept thinking that Farger probably is gonna take like 5,000 DPS to break it. Yeah, I also don't know like if he had implants or so. And we were tanking because we got mid-grade crystals. Yeah, so we don't have the mid-grade, we would have died way earlier. Yeah, so this kind of saved us. Yeah, we're not gonna do the drifter. Alright, we'll do the sites, and then we're gonna go to the rampant drone sites. Alright, so RSB is done. Next one, ORD. Alright, that's number 2. Nope. Alright, that's gonna take some time. Man, imagine if we had the dreadnought in the wormhole. I could try and point the Farger, right? And then Farger is just gonna be at 0, standing still. And the dreadnought is gonna do like 16,000 DPS. That would be like a snack. Man, there's so many things that could have been going our way, but yeah, alright. Yeah, imagine, right? Naglfar warping towards the wormhole. It was like, whoa. Alright. Good. Yo, Clay07, welcome. Alright, Bastion out. Alright, here we go.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I mean I'm looking at the Reddit for EVE Online. It's just it's on fire. Let's just say that. Oh, is that? Somebody said that 15k skill points is no longer. Yeah, it's not there. Also, like, is it? Yeah, okay, well, no skill points then. Maybe they forgot today? Bug, Theater of War also gone? Ah. Yeah. Patch
Warp drive
problems.
active.
Oh, let me check what's on the patch notes. Is there patch notes? There is, yeah. Alright, let's see what they're saying. (8.11). Conduit jump passengers will now correctly scale with a capital jump portal generation. Okay, adjusted the amount of heat buildup from Tech 2 entropic and photon projector. Okay. They're not really clear about that. Like, is it worse or is it better? Yeah, exactly. Right. The photon heat adjusted, was it up or down? Especially also the entropic disintegrators. Yeah. Like that's the biggest thing, because it's also expensive to fix the or repair the guns, right? Is it up? Is it down? Oh, the 15K is in NES, but you have to search it? Wait, oh, that's new. Let's see. No. Okay, services maybe? Oh, it is there. What? That's crazy. Thank you for that. 4 STRX not. Thank you for that, yeah. Oh, why wouldn't they let us have it in the usual place? Yo, Dark Ember search for free and it will appear. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Ah, I didn't know that. It was perfect before, you know? Now I gotta search for the free stuff? Yeah, apparently we have to search. Alright, now I gotta do that for all the characters. Alright, hold on. Free. Yeah, everybody was saying like, hey, where's the skill points? I mean, that's what we are looking forward on Tuesdays. Oh, forgot to drop MTU. Alright. It's right at the bottom of any store. Yeah. I yeah, okay, I need to do that for one more character. At the bottom, you say? Yeah, thank you. Guess pretty far. Okay. I'm just gonna search free. Yeah, thank you for both. Astronaut and Dark Amber. Thank you. There it is. Oh, I need to claim the Evermark. Alright, we'll fill in. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was a little bit late with the deluge. I was afraid of getting scrammed by one of these frigates. Alright, there we go.
A module has run out of charges.
Yo, Flash Gordon, thank you for the sub. 17 months streak, thank you for that. I appreciate your sub, man. Thank you so much. Also, yeah, big thanks earlier with the 5 gifted subs. Hold on, let me check. It's oof, okay, yeah. Warden 07. Oh, and Terip 07. How's it going? Not bad, not bad. Yeah, we had a little bit of fight earlier. Yeah, so we lost one Farger, but we get one of their paladin. So what happened is that we're trying to roll some of the wormholes, and there's this C4 connection that is being camped. So I sent one of the battleship, rolling battleship. It got killed, and so I thought, okay, let me just close all the other wormholes except that one, right? So my plan was to use the Farger just to scare them off, but instead they got more interested. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, so then we have to fight, yeah. So we fought, at first I only bring 2 Fargers. And they had 1 Farger plus multiple ships. Yeah, so we got the Sentinel, Paladin, Pontifex, and a few other ships. Yeah, I think one of the Courser also we got it. A little bit of PvP, yeah. Casually blows up 3.5 billion. Yeah, we kind of traded blows. We got their Paladin, they got one of the Farger that I have. In hindsight, I should have brought all three Fargers, yeah. Yeah, so they brought a Farger, and then Exec Navy, there was a Sacrilege, there was a bunch of Courser Navies. It's interesting how they use the Courser Navies. They use it as a newt platform, which is, yeah, it's pretty cheap, and it's newting me pretty well actually. Yeah, I almost lost the ship from that newt. So they had 2 Courser Navies, 1 Sentinel, and that almost brought down the the two Fargers. But they did get Tobias, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, but we did get their Paladin also. Yeah, so we traded blows, yeah. Oh, let me see the report. Let me see. History. Wait. Ah, this one. Yeah, so those were the fight, yeah. Yeah, I think they got Tobias Pithaxe. Damn. Alright. Yeah, I think this game, right? It's all about numbers. Man, yeah. I mean, there's like a little bit of strategy, but then now it's becoming more and more about bringing more ships. Yo, not burp. How do you make sure you don't get hunted and killed? So I would probe all of the signatures, and then so the remaining signature here, these are non-wormholes. Yeah. So all the other wormholes has been closed. Right. We send a bunch of ships in and out until it's closed, and there's only one static, and that is a BBO. Yeah. So this signature is the wormhole. Yeah. And the rest is like data site or combat site, so we're good. Yeah. And the only risk will be if somebody rolling into our hole, right? That means like new signature opens up, then there's gonna be like combats on this scan, you know, that sort of things. All right, DPT.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so it's not 100% guarantee, but that will reduce the risk. So the only risk is now if somebody rolling into our hole, yeah, then that's the risk. Yeah. DPT. Alright, that's number 3.
Warp drive active.
Did you buy another Farger? Hope it will increase the price. Not yet. So later I'll buy one. Yeah, hey, we do have the cash. Yeah, just need to get it to Jita. Yeah. Ah, you got some Farger to sell, or? I was pretty happy to see that Paladin was like not so tanky, right? It's like, oh shoot, we might get a Paladin. Like, yeah. Wait, yeah, that's why like the armor tank is usually a bit hard to make it cap stable. So people tend to just have like one armor rep, mostly for ratting. But the Farger seems to be like a sweet spot. It does both PvP, PvE stuff very well. I was like, WTF dude, he will be armor rep. Yeah, I should have tested earlier. Like as soon as the Paladin on grid, I should like take a poke at it. Right? Paladin melt like ice in the sun. Yeah, because we got 2 Fargers for that. Yeah. Man, I keep regretting like I should have brought the 3rd Farger. Like straight up, you know. But it's okay. Yeah. Well, next time we'll bring the Farger. We'll just bring all of the firepower. I was panicking a little bit also, yeah. Oh man, if we had 3 Fargers there at the end, that Sleipnir would have died real fast. And then we might have a chance to poke at the Farger also. But yeah, okay, it's kind of fun, yeah. So later I gotta edit the video and then put it on YouTube. I haven't got anything uploaded yet, like the whole week last week, I think. Beginning is it? Damn, give me the whole, I'm coming for backups. Yeah. No, I miss one of your chat messages. I think you sent me a DM, right? Yeah. To have somebody help out with the wormhole. The only problem is that because I'm a nomad, right? So I gotta keep moving. Yeah. I can put title epic battle, good or bad trade. Yeah. We can just put like trading blows, yeah. Marauders versus Marauders. Well, technically 3 Marauders versus 2 Marauders. Yeah, trading blows. I wonder like how many people I was fighting actually. I'm guessing that that Sleipnir pilot, that's one guy, because he was warping off pretty fast. The other one I thought was probably multi-boxer, yeah. The Farger kills the other Farger. Wait, what? Really? It kills the bias? Wait a second. Did I misclicked? Alright. Wait, I gotta go check the Oh no, you mean the other Farger from that group. Okay, yeah. The Slappy was webbing me, yeah. Oh, the Lassicut, yeah, that guy. Alright. I mean, there was a time I shot my own ship, so yeah. Alright, luckily it's not here. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I think they're just making sure like the Farger doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, it happened before. Like I was shooting my own ships or MTU usually. Yeah, I would shoot the MTU. And how it happened is usually that I would have a remote armor wrap, right, to keep the MTU alive, and then so like I would put this over here, right? So and then this will be the NPCs I'll be shooting. And then once you shoot all of the NPC, the cursor is gonna go back to the whatever that you put here, right? Okay, let's see that. See? And when I put the MTU there for armor wraps, right? I would forget like, okay, I'll just start shooting. And then that will be like the end of the ship of the MTU. Hit the feature, yeah. I also don't know like how they can fix that. It's nice to have the automatic thing happening. But yeah. Or there's gotta be like put a warning, like you're shooting your own things, you know, something like that. I don't know. Yo, Sean Say 07, welcome. Correct is not a good team. He left the good facing and tagging on the fleet. I had like one rolling ship that I forgot to lock him off, and I should have brought the third Farger for the fight. Yeah. So it's a little bit late. Do you know if there is a key bind to cycle between targets? Actually, that's a good question. No idea yet. There's gotta be one. Okay, let's have a look. Shortcuts, combat. There's unlock all targets. Ooh. Nah. Yeah, I was hoping like there's something to cycle through this, right? That would be nice also. Krista Displayer do that for me already. Is that the one with the ECM? Alright, now we're chilling. Unlocks all my target. Oh, the yeah, that's a feature. That's a feature. You know, sometimes with this streaming, I feel like, okay, we've done the PvP. Okay, now we can relax with the PvE stuff. Yeah, I'm getting lazy like that nowadays. Yo, Kevin, 07, welcome. Yo, I'm a lost soul. Thank you for the 200 bits. Not that bad topic. Just wanted to support. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your bits. Thank you, thank you. Are you kind of referring to the biggest topic on Reddit right now? Yeah, I mean, for me, I'll just leave it to FC. You know, they've done what they need to be done, and I'm just like, okay, it's really not my business. I think, yeah, and my business like the fight that we had earlier. FC ideas, shooting position, yeah. Like I can understand where they're coming from, right? I can also understand why players are angry. Uh, thank you, Amaloso. Yeah. So like, I'll just leave it to FC. Yeah. It's not my place to say stuff. I guess. Yeah. Yeah. For me, like, yeah, they've handled it. You know. But some people keep rioting in the Reddit. Like, okay, well, yeah. Anyway, yeah, we had some good fights earlier. So basically, I was trying to roll the wormhole, right? C4, and every time on a C4, okay, not every time, but like I have a higher probability of fighting somebody or losing a ship from a C4 wormhole, and it's like always like that. Yeah. With you on leaving to FC, yeah, I'll just leave it to them. Yeah. It's like I don't have experience with like managing games or anything. I can make comments, but that's about it. Right, IIK. Alright, that's number 4. Alright, there we go.
Warp drive active.
right, 2 more sites, and then we're gonna try the rampant drone. But this time we have 2 Fargers, so well. Oh wait a minute, I need to check my barrage. Okay, we still have 4,000. And yeah, all right. Gonna warp here at 20.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so also on that fight earlier, I was wondering like if because every time you get a Z kill, you get a kill, right? It shows up on Z kill. So my biggest worry if the local the people that's living in this wormhole actually is gonna log back in, and then they're gonna get involved, then I think like I will lose all of my ships, and then they're gonna lose all their ships too. Yeah, that would be like even more epic, I think. So like, oh shoot, like that's what's keeping me also like, should I get the third Varger? Yeah, eventually I think that's what I should have done. Yeah, just go all in. But yeah, that was quite the fight though. Quite the fight. Actually, it's been a long time since I fought in battleships. Yeah, because... Oh, okay, actually I still bring battleships to Nullsec, yeah. Okay, I guess... yeah, the Farker fight, yeah. I think the last one was when we get combat probed by that group. So that's one. Oh, I forgot to smart bomb. I was lost as you had good fight in a battleship, that's true. Oh, you didn't see? Maybe like a month or 2 ago, right? I had 4 Fargers, and then I saw there's a signature pops up. So like, okay, I warped off all of 4 Fargers, and I started to like cloak one by one. But I think the last one was late. I was late to cloak the last one, and it got probed. So the guy that was attacking apparently thought that, oh, there was just one Farger at this safe spot, right? So they came and attacked the solo Farger, and for me, like, I didn't really want to fight with the other Fargers because I don't know what kind of ships they're gonna bring, right? The Cloaky Farger, yeah. So it was like this, right? Everybody was spaced up by like 5 kilometers. Yo, Timor Hitron 07. And I thought like everybody's just 5 to 10 kilometers away. So if they got really close, they will decloak the other Fargers anyway. So I thought like, oh man, yeah, I have to just decloak and start fighting these guys. And then they just all melted. It's on my YouTube actually. Okay, I'll link the thing. Hold on, let me just find one. Yeah, so that was... And my tone was like, man, it's like there's no way I'm gonna escape that one. But somehow like everybody died there. So that was the fight, yeah. Oh, alright, let's do this one. Yeah, so for Reed, if you want to see, that was the fight. All right, range 43. All right, that's good. So that just be something awesome. Yeah, we had a fight earlier with the. So basically, I was trying to roll all of the connections, right? And there's this C4 that was pretty active. So I sent one of the rolling ships. Of course, then they caught the ship, blow the ship up, and I just wanted to rat. So I thought like, okay, let me just use the Farker to close the hole. You know, so I brought 2 Farkers to the hole, starting to roll, but then they wanted to fight. So like, yeah, that's the kill board report. So we fought, and then yeah, we traded ships. Yeah, so they had Farker, they had Paladin, and a bunch of other ships like Courser Navies. They got Sentinel, Pontifex, all kinds of stuff. And I only had like 2 Farger, and the third one came a little bit late. Yeah, so we got the Paladin, but we lost the Farger. Yeah, so that's a trade. Yeah, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, at least it's gonna be entertaining, right? So I was worried that today is just gonna be pretty quiet. Yeah, but things happened. Things happened. And now we can just chill. Well, hopefully just, yeah. Hopefully a nice chill session. Team A 5 ships lost and a pod. Team Chris 1 ship lost and crap his pants. Well, true. Yeah, that's quite a fight actually. Yeah, I mean the fight lasted quite a bit long time. And then yeah, I forgot to stream it on YouTube, so like yeah. So let's see. I need to download from Twitch and then upload it on YouTube. Yeah. Wait, at least now I got something to upload. Not too bad. Alright, so now we're just chilling with ratting. Alright, so we'll do so this one is almost done. We'll do one more and then we'll do the rampant drone site.
module has run out of charges.
Yeah, we also kind of lucky that we already rolled the whole like halfway through. Maybe even like 70% of the total mass. So when they brought in more ships, right? They actually collapsed the hull. So yeah, they were stuck in this site with like a bunch of ships. But luckily they couldn't bring like any more ships because had they brought like a little bit more newts, then yeah, everybody is gonna die. It's pretty interesting how they fit the coercer. Okay, who got the kill for that? No, I don't have the kill. Maybe Tobias had one? The coercer navy, yeah. I think they were working on it before. Probably that's why they are bringing coursers. Yeah. Yeah, so they have gone through these before. Most likely. Yeah, this is why I don't recommend to solo the this site, Stronghold. I'm still upset Tobias is a twin on the BR. Courser Navy full of E-Wars, yeah. It's got tracking disruptors plus newts. Which is like, that's the cheaper, what do you call that? Curse, right? Because Curse also have tracking disruptor. So that's like the cheap version of that. Want to try that Infection Warfare? It seems like it's really good, yeah. Because they nuded me out at one point. $56 kilometers. Alright, we do 85, yeah. Yeah, Tobias's twin. Oh. Yeah, I think it's the BR. Yeah, yeah. I was also like, wait, the face looks like Tobias.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah, so that was this guy. See that? So Tobias and then that guy. Alright, so luckily we didn't lose the pod there. So that Farker is about what? 2.1 billion, yeah. Unfortunate, but yeah, it happens. It happens. Oh, actually, yeah, now that the those drones are cheaper, I should put some in the Farker here. Especially the webs. Webs and the ECM. Yeah, that's gonna come in handy actually. Oh, yeah, so if you're gonna run the rampant drone, yeah, 2 batteries. And yeah, I think that should be good, yeah. Alright, one more site, then we're gonna try the rampant drone. And done. Okay, number 5.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Waiting for the smart bomb to finish the frigates. Oh, it's a bit far, 8,000 meters. Alright, let's see if we can get closer. Yeah, there we go. have a straight question after a week in Wormhole. You probably have a long list of things you want to buy from Jeddah the next time you go there. How do you deal with this? Oh, the deluge pilot, yeah. So the deluge pilot is gonna go to Jeddah, get the ammo that's needed, and if I need to bring new ship, then yeah, so like Tobias, I'll just bring the ship over there. Yeah, just bring the ship back through the wormhole. Ah, remembering what to buy. Notepad? Yeah. Usually I'll forget by the time I got back to the wormhole, so yeah. Yeah. Usually it's more just ammo. So ammo, unless if it's something new, like when I brought the dreadnought into a wormhole, then like okay, gotta bring some fuel, gotta bring the all kinds of ammos. Yeah, sometimes you forget those things. Yeah. That's my problem. Forgot what I had for breakfast. Yeah, I mean, if you keep forgetting stuff, then maybe the next time, yeah, put it on a notepad. Yeah, it's not much we can do, you know. See you, Warden. Yeah, get some rest. Okay, have a good rest. Yeah, thank you for watching. At least we get to see some nice fight earlier. Yeah, it was a bit stressful, but yeah, okay, luckily we survived. Well, Tobias didn't survive, but yeah. Would be nice to have a tool that just auto buys everything from the weekly shopping list in Jeddah. Yeah. You could probably buy... Oh, with the spreadsheet maybe? And so you have a list of things that you want to keep, right? You have one list. And then you've got another list of what you currently have. Yeah. But for me, like, okay, hail, maybe like 8,000 ammo, barrage 5,000. The EMP, since I want to do the drone side, I would have like 12,000. Yeah, and then like 10 boosters each. Yeah, so something I just try to remember manually. But then, yeah, I would have the alt in Deluge, so whenever I need to get some ammo, I'll just get the Deluge. Yeah, so Deluge will just drop some container, pick up the ammo, then we're good. Yeah, so naturally if we are in a wormhole and then we forgot something, it's like, okay, can we do something without it? Yeah, if we can't, then like, okay, stop everything, find an exit, and then buy the stuff that we need. Train for Deluge, ammo carrier. Not so much for the ammo. It's like the Deluge have extra cargo, right? So you got the usual stuff, and then you got the infrastructure hold, where you can actually put fuel. You could also put the this MTU and depots, but mostly for fuel. Yeah. So if you don't need that, maybe it's still good because let's see, you have 4 high slots, right? So you can get cloak, nullifier, and probe, all 3 of them at the same time. If if you use the other ships, right? Usually you only have two high slots, right? So then you have to choose between nullifier or probe. So you probably need to refit in space, which is not ideal. Yeah. So I think that's the nice thing about the deluge. Yeah, so what else? So like here, right? Crane. Only two high slots. And let's see. Prorata, maybe? Yeah, also two. Impel also two. Yeah. So the this line is pretty good. So Deluge or even Squall. Squall has a few high slots. Also the same four, yeah. So you can do MWD and cloak trick, and then turn on nullifier, then warp off, yeah. I need to practice that at some point. Putting it off. MWD and cloak, yeah. It's pretty easy, but you do need to practice a little bit, yeah, just to get the muscle memory. So you align somewhere, right? So yeah, so maybe like a moon, you align and then turn on both prop and cloak. So MWD and cloak, right? And then before maybe like 1 or 2 seconds before the cycle is over for the prop, you turn off the cloak. So like you'll be running a little bit, like 1 or 2 seconds without cloak, right? And then spam warp. Then you should be able to enter warp. Yeah, so I got that tip also from one of my chat. Because the guy noticed like every time I wait until the cycle is over and then spam warp, and that sometimes doesn't work. Yeah, so you have to decloak just before the MWD is finished. Yeah. 1 or 2 seconds before. At least maximum 2 seconds, yeah. Because that's the two ticks, right? 2 ticks. Yeah, maximum 2. So like 1 second before is also good, yeah.
A module has run out of charges.
Yo, K-Boss 07, welcome. Alright. Okay, now we gotta refit for the drone. Rampant drone site. Yo, Asa, welcome. Yo, Noxycat, welcome.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so we're gonna refit the tank. Then we're gonna do the rampant drone. For C2, C3 wormholes, what's a good ship to slap sleepers? Tech 3 cruisers, I think. That's usually good, yeah. Also, like, you have less risk there because there is no... I mean, there's not... Well, there's none, but there's much less scram. Loki or Proteus? I think Tengu with the missile. Loki might also work. And what else? Yeah. Proteus, maybe not so much. I think Loki or Tengu, yeah. Maybe even, what's the Amar tactic cruiser? A Legion, yeah. I think Davos, the other streamer, right? He flies Legion, I think. Because it has EM damage, yeah. Right, go out. I gonna scale some Tech 3 cruiser, yeah. It's probably like one of the best ships in game. Like the tank is crazy good. C2 a Drake should be able to do? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Now, if you're wondering whether you can do or not, let's see. So there's this Google Docs, and check the maximum DPS. All right, let me check here. Yeah. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah, so for that side, let me check that one. Yeah. So C3, let's say, right? So you can check here. Yeah, there's not many scram. And DPS, I think maximum 700 DPS, right? So, and then for the other side, that's a relic. Oh, these are relic signatures. Okay. Let's see. maybe anomaly. Yeah, so up to 700 DPS. No scram. Outpost also no scram. Solar cell has 1 scram. Yeah. So make sure you get the scrams first, right? So and then as soon as you see somebody on this scan within 1 AU, then you might start aligning out. Oh wait, did I show this? All right, yeah. So this one. So like, yeah, just make sure this one is a relic, right? And then relic. Check the anomalies, right? So it has the name, the blue loot value, how much DPS you need to tank, how much the alpha, right? So make sure you check these, and yeah, check what kind of tank you have. So let's see, data signature, right? So probably you don't want to do the data, just the anomalies. So anomalies max DPS seems to be around 800 DPS. Yeah. All right. Yo, no problem. Yeah. I also get it from somebody else. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Not sure who does this. I'm pretty sure if you ask somebody that does wormhole stuff, they will give you that also. Yeah. Let's see. Don't gatekeep. Yeah. There's no point for me to keep the knowledge. Yeah. He's the wizard, but well, I don't know. I don't want to get involved. All right. Let's see this one. Okay. Ideally, you want to join a wormhole corporation. Yeah. Then you can learn like how to run things in wormhole, uh, what to tank, or what to fit. Yeah, things like that. Also, it kind of exposes you to like how the wormholers think, right? So that also helps. All right, we don't need the smart bomb. Okay, this is the weird thing. So I usually fit auto targeting for these sites. Just because there's a lot of targets to lock. Alright, so 2 gyros, flux coils. Alright, usually we did it with the 3 Fargus, but now we only have 2. So that's okay. 35 kilometers. Oh, should I? Let's see. Maybe it's that a tracking enhancer. I only have the compact. Alright, so that will give me a bit more range. Alright, 41. Okay, the other guy also the same fit. Right. Alright, scoop here. Alright. Also, something to note. The site is gonna run very long. So before you start running the rampant drone fabricator, right? You gotta go to toilet first. Alright, be right back. And a cup of coffee. Yeah. Okay, be right back. Be right back. Alright, back. Yo, Captain Riker 07, welcome. Alright. Okay, gotta pick up the last MTU that I dropped. Alright, that's good. The cloak. Alright, so we don't need any of these. And yeah, so rampant drone. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna warp at 0. There we go.
Active.
And the other Farker is gonna warp at 30. Yeah. Alright. I'm not sure if I can go very long here because we only have 2 Farkers. Last time we almost got to 30. So I'm not sure like how far we can go with this. Maybe like 20. Yeah. Maybe 20 waves. Alright, at 0. Yeah, so let's go get close. Yeah, so we're gonna position here so that we can just blow up the building and then pick up the loot and then blow up the rack afterwards. Right, so yeah, getting to 0. And the other Farker needs to get maybe like 40 kilometers off. So that if the frigate is gonna orbit close, right? Then the other Farker can try and shoot the frigate. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, and we're gonna break the fabricator a little bit. So maybe low armor somewhere there. Okay. Okay, what's my range? 50. And that's why we Alright, let's see what is this. Okay, nothing yet. Alright, hold on. Let me try to probe the wormhole. Okay, I don't see the probes yet or anything. I'm decoding the wrong one. Alright, hold on. I mean, it might be a gas, yeah. So let me see. Signature OEC. I mean, if they wanted to hunt, they would have sent the probes out already. Alright, that's my probes actually. Drones farming now? Yeah, but we got this signature pops up just now, so we want to check what is it. OEC. Salvaging also good in these sites. You don't get wrecks. So once you blow up the ship, it will just be a there's no wrecks. Okay, it's a wormhole. Okay, we need to see like what the wormhole is. Okay, we're checking. Ah, this is the small one. Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I can just keep an eye on this one. Alright, there we go. And alright, wait a minute. Okay, so I'll put the what do you call that? Deluge at the wormhole and the bastard at the fort. Okay, so we can keep an eye on both. But I forgot to bookmark the wormhole. Alright, hold on. What a mess. Alright, wormhole. Hold on. Okay, going back, bookmark the thing, and then I'm going back. Alright. Yeah, alright, let's save the location. OEC. Don't sec. I should also mention small. Alright, there we go. Okay, then yeah, waiting for the bookmark to show up. Alright, let's keep going with this. Alright, good, 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 good. And look like a more high or low sec at a glance. Yeah, but it says null sec. So somewhere null sec that's close to a mar probably. All right. Oh, we got the okay, what is this? Clarifier or overclocker? Okay, we'll do overclocker. All right, 67 kilometers. That's a bit too far. Okay. Yeah. No, we hit. Right, there we go. All right, wave 5. Okay. Wave 7. Alright, data 450. Oh, nanoswarm. Okay, let's see. Transpatch and rapidity. Yeah, none of this is for us. Alright, maybe rapidity. Let's see. Yo, Ben. Of the RTF has been not bad. We just started, yeah. Kind of. Wave 10. Yeah, we had a bit of fight earlier. So we're trying to close a C4 wormhole. And then we had to fight these guys. Like there's a group that's camping the hole. Yeah, so we lost a battleship, we lost a Farger, and then we got one of their paladin. We got paladin, and they got like a Farger as well. Yeah, so some blows. We traded ships, yeah. This one. Alright. Linked. Slightly expositive. Yeah, I made a bit of mistake with the Farger there. Yeah, should not have lost the Farger actually, but it did. It happens. Yeah, rather not die, but sometimes there's nothing we can do. Yeah. A friend few with a single cap inject Farger, not brilliant single motor is per hour. Yeah, there is so much more newt if you do it solo. So spreading it with a few ships, then I think that's a lot better. Yeah, but since we lost one of the Fargers, we only have 2, so that's not gonna be great, I think. So I don't know. Maybe we can get to wave 20 instead of 30 sometimes. We'll see. You got to wave 26 solo. Nice. It does seem like you're taking much damage. Is the other Farger taking most of the damage? Yeah, it's pretty tanky. So, oh, let me see. Yeah, that one good. Yeah. So we are at the early wave, and we're tanking like 80 something %. 87, 88. And then we're boosting with mid-grade crystals as well. So lots of tank. Yeah. Uh, 2 second FK. Yep. Right, wave 12. Oh, anti-hero. Did anyone else notice the timer stop for the gloves? Uh, okay, it says I have 1 hour 50 minutes. Okay, let me check. Now it's 1 hour 14 minutes. Okay, so at least on my side, it kind of works. Maybe you need to refresh. Hopefully that works. Alright, wave 14. Yeah, it's getting more. Alright, it says Thermal Sync Nanoswarm and Rapid Squadron. Well, definitely not shooting this squadron. Alright, I don't know what this Thermal Sync, but we'll give it a try. Oh, overload bonus increase. Okay. Alright, we could use that, yeah. I got a paladin with my Vargar, see how far I can make it. Oh yeah, the paladin is gonna be good, yeah. With the natural EM thermal damage. I got dropped on whilst running the another Farger. But it's double cap booster, double that space multi-spec, so you killed it. Oh, nice. You get all of them? What kind of ship do you get dropped by? Yeah, that's gonna make a nice video. I think last time I did this solo, I got dropped and I was late to warp off. And they brought so many ships, so then, yeah, it just died. Nothing I could do. Dropped by Farger, ONI, ENI. Okay. Yo, French, welcome. Am I running a C5? Yeah, it's a C5. If you're dropping a border without a cap sucker, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, probably. Okay, we're starting to get a lot of battleships. Or double damp. A Bal would have made it different tail. Yeah. Balgorn. So earlier I got a fight and they had like 2 Corsair navies with newts and tracking disruptors. Yeah, so that's how they got one of my Farger. Unfortunate, but we did get one of the paladins, yeah. So we traded some ships. Alright. The freeze without TP, a pain for single marauder. Yeah. So that's why I used at least 2 marauders. So then, if we are like, yeah, like 40 kilometers apart, right? So when, let's say, yeah, so these guys like orbiting me, right? So the other Farker can shoot there. Or I can shoot these three. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 39 kilometers. Yeah, we should be able to hit. And then that one. How many wave? I don't know. Maybe 20, 25 maybe. Yeah, so this one is a bit further out, 47 kilometers. So we can shoot from here. One. Yeah, there we go. Does the class of wormhole affect the difficulty? Yeah, difficulty and payout, I think. Yeah, I've done like a C3 against C5, but between C5 and C6, those two seems to be the same. Like at wave 10 with 3 Fargus, I got the same reward. So yeah, maybe that's yeah, but I don't know like between C4 to C3 if they are the same or not. Yeah, that one I'm not sure. So if you bring more ships, then it becomes more difficult. If you go to higher class, it will become more difficult also. But then you get the reward faster. Yeah, so it's like a high risk, high reward. Alright, so wave 20, and we got 2100 data. Let's see. Okay, if I do it in a C5 with 3 Fargers. Okay, wave 20, right? Oh, let me see. Yeah, so at wave 20, wait, even 17, I would have like at 3000. Yeah, so that's a big difference. Did it in sub C5 because I want to do PvE where there's no chance of being rolled into. Yeah. So the ramping of the data is also a bit slower. If you go to C3, because I was comparing like at the 10th wave, right? And let me see, hold on. Where's the image? Ah, this one. And okay, it was crashing. All right, shoot this one, shoot that one. Ah, this one. Okay. And okay, let me just finish this quickly. So that was the comparison that I made at wave 10. All of these at wave 10, right? So C5 wave 10, 1100 with 3 Vargas. So the type of the wormhole, wolf riot or plane is the same. And then a C3 magnetar is at wave 10. I only get like 660, so 40% less. And then when I did another C5, this one, because I warped to the side with the one Farger first, the other two came in a bit late. So then you get 1070. And then I run it in C6, it's about the same with the C5. Yeah. So C5 to C3, there's a difference. C5 to C6 looks to be the same. Yeah, so might be interesting. But I haven't tried like a C4, so and C4 is usually pretty crowded. Yeah. Right. Every time I got killed, it's usually a C4. Right, 21. Yeah, so if you have more ship on grid, and then you bring the threat level higher. So like right now it's moderate, right? With 3 Fargers, it should be a severe threat. And yeah, then you accumulate the data a lot faster too. So 2530, so that's like 500 million, I think. Times 200, yeah. Yeah, 500 million. Yeah, so I think for me, I think like if you want to get the ace, right, so bring as many ships as you have into as high wormhole class that you have access to, and just run it as fast as you can. Yeah, you don't want to be staying on grid here for too long, unless you don't mind to just warp off and leave the loot. That's what I did, like especially the first run. Yeah, the first run. I was doing the side, and then something pops, and then I just like, okay, let's just warp off. And that was like wave 17. So I wasted, I don't know, quite a bit there. Alright, that's 22. Yeah, with 2 Farkers is not as many battleships. Like at wave 23, usually there's gonna be so many. Yeah, so I thought this is a bit weird. Yeah, so it's just like I'm missing 1 Farker. What is the reward by site? Oh, the reward just keeps accumulating. Yeah, until you decide to finish. Right. So if you want to finish, you gotta finish the wave. Then you shoot this fabricator, and then it will drop loot, but the site will be over. But then the wreck is gonna scram within like 20 kilometers radius. So then you wanna destroy the building, pick up the loot, or at least take it out of the wreck, and then destroy the wreck. Yeah, so that's the strategy supposedly, which I forgot to do. So I should have 1 container out. Alright, let me see. Alright, so let me just do this. Alright, that's 1 out, right? And then keep it open. Yeah, so then I'll shoot this thing, and then the loot drops in the wreck. Right, and then I'll just move it here, and then I'll shoot the wreck. So that's the plan. Right, wave 23. Oh, 3000 data. So that's like 600 million. How do I get into dungeon equip menu? On the stream, below the stream, there's a Tangia option there. Alright, let me check that. Alright, let's just shoot that one first. There we go. Right, so on the screen here, if we go, yeah, there should be a Tangia panel here, and then customize the avatar. Yeah, then click one of those and equip, and then if you're done, just close and go back like that. Yeah, so here, so On the stream, go down. There's the Tangia option. There's the customize your dungeon avatar. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's got all the options there. Yeah, sorry about the flashbang. How do you deal with black on white? Well, yeah, I'll just watch it. But I don't think I will stare at it like for so long, right? Just a little bit and then look away. Yeah, just like a short time is fine, you know. But if it's a prolonged time, then maybe gotta find the menu to make it dark theme. Alright, wave 24. Actually, now I'm curious, can I get to 30 plus? 3250, yeah. So now each of the reward is like 125 million. But you see the tank is already like, yeah, taking a lot of alphas. There's a nano swarm, focuser, and energized. So energized is for the cap regen. Yeah, I'll take that one then. So ideally we want to have the, what do you call that? Reflective. That's for the shield boost. Yeah, so it's still over there. Yeah. Ship name? Huh? This one? Oh, it's a Farger, yeah. Yeah, Farger. Yo, leave you 07, welcome. wave 26. And we got 3,500 data. Three, 7, 8. Yeah, there's a lot more ships now. And we're jammed. Well, this is why we bring the auto targeting, right? So as soon as we get our lock back, we should be able to lock the targets. All right, let me get the synth booster. That's not having effect. Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, so the auto targeting save a lot of clicks here. Or you could just control and then draw a box on it. That also works. Yo, first box, ahoy. Welcome. Yeah, we're just doing some rampant drone fabrication sites. I don't know why they have to make it so difficult to pronounce. Right. So that's wave 27. 1 hour so far. Alright. Wave 28. Yeah. So when I used the 3 Marauders, right? By the time we got to wave 30, that's like 2 billion, roughly. And this one is like much less, yeah. Uh, 2 billion more like 1 billion with the drones going bye-bye. Oh yeah, 2 billion just in the data dump. Yeah, I didn't count the drones. Wait, let me check. What was that? Okay, second run. Right, at wave 20, that's already 4,000. Okay, I'm trying to find which one where I went as long as I could. 22 5,000. Okay, so that's a billion at wave 22. Well, this one is like 4,000, so that's 800. Yeah. Now, although this feels like a lot easier, yeah. Okay, let me see. That one is not the one. Oh, that one a fail. Only data? Yeah. So I only counted the data because that's the guaranteed part. Yeah, I'm trying to find which one was that. Alright, number 2, that's not it. At wave 20, 4,200, yeah. Alright, was it the first one? Oh, this first one I walked off. 3. That's the C3. 4. That's the failed one. Okay. Is there a direct data to its ratio? Yeah, 200,000. You can sell it at the NPC station. That's a fixed price. So like right now we have 4,060, right? That's just multiplied by 200 times 200. So that's 812 million roughly, yeah.
A module has run out of charges.
Alright, wave 30. Yeah, it's getting more and more battleships. Alright, let's see how far we can go. Yeah, maybe a 33 or 35. Yeah, definitely more ships. And jammed. Both are. Okay, just one actually. Alright. Still jammed. Maybe I should just finish this one. So we got like 1 billion roughly. I think that's good enough. Yeah, is it like there's so many ships right now? What? You can't shift click. I think it's control click, right? Control click. No, shift click. Fact that Chris can jam a rudder for so long. Yeah, that's why you would want to bring like multiple ship. So when one is getting jammed, the other ones they can keep taking out the ships off the grid. Yeah, so like with 3 marauders, you know, then you can keep progressing like reasonably fast. And you want to have the auto targeting. There's a lot of ships, yeah, towards the end. Oh, that was too far. Which is a super tanky command ship be worth it? Yeah, because you're gonna need the resist. Maybe a little bit buffer tank also will be good. So maybe 2-3 Fargers plus 1 Sleipnir. And yeah, maybe put like a remote rep on some of the Fargers to help the Sleipnir to tank. Maybe I'll finish at 32. Yeah. Alright. One more wave. One more wave. Oh, getting sleepy. 5280. Yeah. That's a lot of battleships. Yeah, okay. We'll finish up the this wave. I'm also getting sleepy. Yeah. Yo, Rob Film, welcome. Alright, let's finish up. Alright, has been destroyed. There you go. Yeah, so this is where we use the container. Alright, so the data 1 billion. This one probably 100 million. Yeah, or less. Alright, I'll drop it there. Let me get the deluge. And yeah, now we can just destroy the rack. You could also salvage these, yeah, but I'll just blow it up. Alright, there we go.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
What is this? Oh, this is rampant drone fabrication. It's in Wormhole. So we got, yeah, some 1 billion. Alright, so how much we make today? 2.2. Alright. That's enough to replace the Farker that we lost earlier.
Warp drive active.
Alright, luckily, yeah, apart from the fight that we had earlier, overall it's kinda good today. Alright. Alright, let me just cloak up for a bit. Alright, cloak. Yeah, good. Wait, okay, one more. So I do mostly mini game and some faction warfare. What's your suggestion to do mission in high sec for start? Oh, you do mostly mining and some faction warfare. Okay. To earn some is, yeah, faction warfare is a good start. Faction warfare, you could go level 4, also good, but then I mean money wise probably not as good. So faction warfare, if you've been doing that, you can keep continuing doing that. Other than that, you could try to do some exploration. And what else? Wormhole stuff, you probably need to join some corporation, you know, get some experience, that sort of thing. What else? Oh, abyssal. Yeah, what Ben is saying is also correct. Yeah, do some abyssals. Maybe try with tier 1, 2. Faction warfare not giving me any is. You will get the what do you call that? LP, right? Loyalty points. So if I check this, yeah. So if you've been doing faction warfare, you should have something like loyalty points. So what you can do, let me go to the website. How is it called? If online LP store. All right, this. All right, so get ready for some flashbang. All right, so my LP is this one, right? State Protectorate. So that's Kaldari Militia, and we can go here to check how much value you can sell per LP. So I'll go here and check for State Protectorate here, and I'll look for the buy prices. So like the demand, right? And then here sort by the is per LP. So you could try to get some of these, either the cap booster or the drones, right? So convert these in the LP store, and then you sell it to Jita. You should get like roughly 1,000 per LP, almost there. Yo, Sky King, I made 100 billion. You made 1 billion today. Yeah, I mean, I also lost a ship today. We had a fight earlier. Yeah. Yeah, so that side is pretty cool. Give it a check. Let me go here. Yeah, okay. Let me just post that on the chat so you can copy paste. There you go. It says error. Okay. Yeah, so if anybody want to check. Yeah, so with this, like, you can just go check which one is worth to sell, right? So if you get the cap booster or the some of these data cores, yeah, or large shield extender, any one of these. Yeah, so that's what I usually use in the website. So like here, 763,000. I should be able to get like 700 million out of these, right? Yeah. All right. I need my hair. If you kill me, you come MF. That's why no one killed me. Well, if it works, yeah. All right, let me see. Ah, oh, it's been 6 hours. Yeah. I mean, the stream shows 3.5 hours, but because we got cut off in between, so it's been like 6 hours total. All right. Okay. Let me do something quickly. Hold on. Okay, that's correct. Yeah, hold on. Alright, we'll do a quick giveaway. Yeah, I forgot about the skill injector last time. Alright, so we'll do 5. And because I'm not in Jita right now, so we'll do the partner skin on weekend or whenever we go back to Jita. Right, but let me see if I have the skill injector. Ah, yeah, okay. All right, we'll do one uh large skill injector, right? And then 500 million. Okay? Because last Sunday I was saying like we're gonna give away the skill injector, then I forgot about it. All right, hold on. So that's gonna be 21 oh, 2108. All right, there we go. All right, yeah. So make sure you guys enter giveaway. Keyword is exclamation mark giveaway. All right, yeah. All right, 4 minutes. Man, what a day. Got a fight earlier, then we read a little bit, and then we got the rampant drone as well. Yeah, quite a busy day actually. All right, 3 minutes. Two minutes. And time. Alright. Let's choose the large skill injector winner, right? We got 38 entries. And the winner is Reed Force. Yo, congrats, Reed. Alright, you got the large skill injector. Hold on, let me find the other thing. Alright. Okay, I almost activated, but okay, we're gonna create contract. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, large skill injector, read. There we go, contract is up. Okay, and then 5 winners of 100 million. Yon Peter, congrats, Yon Peter. Enjoy. Yeah, you were also training some skills, right? Some time back. So that's pretty nice. Alright, Yon Peter, let me see, is he on YouTube? I don't see him. On Kick. I don't even have my Kick open. Hold on. Alright, you got 90 seconds. He's probably on Kick. Alright, Kick. Lots of skills, yeah. No, it's not on Kick. Alright, well, let's wait until 90 seconds. Right, I'm checking YouTube again. Not on YouTube. Alright, well, we gotta reroll. So for the 100 million, Morgan 597. Yo, congrats. Congrats, Morgan. Yeah, alright. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, next one. Camfin, yo, congrats, Camfin. Alright, same name. Okay, next one. Biggie Cheese Evo. Biggie Cheese Evo. Alright, congrats. It's pretty hard to pronounce, but okay, I guess I should just say Biggie Cheese. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's your IGN? Yeah. Error file, okay. Okay, there we go. Right, is that the correct character? Okay, that's the correct one. Alright, sent. And so that's 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more winner. Clay 72. Yo, congrats, Clay. Alright, Clay wins 100 million. There we go. Alright, sent. And last one. Leo Brad. Yo, congrats, Leo. Right, is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah? Yeah. Ah, there it is. Alright, Leo is here. There you go. Sent. Alright, that's the giveaway for today. Alright. Man, what a day. So we got a bit of pew pew earlier. Wait, how come it's not showing the Oh yeah, okay. So if you do the rampant drone, we got this this fight. They got our Farker, we got their paladin, and we got a few of the other ships as well. So we both like kind of bruised in our faces, like. Alright. Thank you so much everybody for coming and watching. I'm gonna call the stream here for today. But before we go, I'd like to say thank you to Amaloso for the 200 bits, Flash Gordon for the 17 months, and Devil Ray gave 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. 07 everybody, Demorhedron, 07 Finn, 07 Reed, 07 Chacha Bros, 07 Freya, 07 Morgan, Astronaut, 07, and let's see who to raid. Good night, K-Boss, Ravi Rock, 07, Night Hunter, El Damion, 07 everybody. Alright, let's see who to raid right now. Thank you, Noxycat, 07. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, so Trouble and Strife, I think. Yeah, I think they're trying to grow the channel, right? Let's see, they got 800 followers. Alright, let's go raid Troubles and Strife. Say hi. Give them a follow, right? Alright, let me start the raid. Warping Wombat. It's okay, it's okay. We'll go for the smaller channel. Help them grow up, help them grow the channel. Yeah, cause like that's how I got my channel grew also. Raids from the bigger streams, right? So now that I'm in a kind of okay position, maybe I should help out, yeah, the new ones, right? So alright, again, thank you so much everybody. Thank you for coming watching. I appreciate all of your support, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see what to do. Yeah, most likely wormhole stuff. Oh, thank you, Demorhedron. Yeah, I'm just giving back what the community was giving me. Yeah, you know, so yeah. Alright, thank you everybody, thank you so much. Let's go raid Troubles and Strife, say hi, give them a follow, right? Alright, and see you guys all tomorrow.